The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channeled message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Remember to bring your intuition to the party, and if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, bring your intuition to the party and make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always be responsible for the consequences and repercussions that you see. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those answers in the website located in the title of this live, raw, real, unedited, uncut, and unscripted broadcast. All right. So we have just pulled your two Alpha and Omega messages, and we're going to take your first message for the session that we'll actually discuss from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Let's see, what do we have for the Tarot in the Shadows message at this time? What is the most valuable message that I am to deliver? Here we go. It is the Ángel de los Muertos. Transitions to the spirit realm. Transitions to the spirit realm. So, we have ones who are transitioned or transitioning coming up in your experience at this time. What number is she? She's number 16. In the traditional tarot system, number 16 relates to the Tower. So that makes sense because this happens suddenly and quickly. Ángel de los Muertos. About her. This compassionate, soulful, and most tender of angels has been assigned two tasks. The first is to gently collect and gather souls to take home, where they will rest a while before incarnating again. The second is to remove the fear of death and carry away souls who are anticipating sweetness and relief, peace, and a deep, restful time before rebirth. The Ángel de los Muertos does not obliterate identity at a soul level, but she definitely releases the soul from its body, allows the physical body to return to the earth, and invites the soul to rest a while before choosing and getting advice from her on its next incarnation. Her role is to take the fear out of death, to help you to see it as a transformation, an opportunity, and new life. She is tender and warm and epic. She is kind and compassionate, and her fears fall as she gathers souls. She can speak to earthbounds too, and encourages those whose work is done, whose time has come, to come home for a while, to rest as they deserve, and as the soul needs. She visits those who are left behind with memories and encourages communication and transformative support messages to come through. She knows there is a rainbow bridge between the worlds, and more than once a year, most especially on Samhain, the old name for Halloween, All Saints' Day, or on the anniversary of the passing of a loved one, she helps messages from the departed come through with wisdom and guidance for her children and friends who are still with the living. Her love is boundless, but she has laws that she works within. She speaks. I bring you a message from a loved one whose spirit seems to have already departed, but whose physical presence lingers on for now as he or she prepares to depart from this life. I ask you to now acknowledge your loved ones who are resting in spirit or creating new selves for their souls. You may soon be about to meet a beloved in a new form. I ask you to stay open-minded about the form in which the souls can come. And I ask you to be open to the message from the loved ancestors. For they have something to tell you, and it will come to you soon, in a vision, or a dream, or a message during a daydream that will bring such sweet, tangible proof of what some people still call life after death. There is no death. There is only life and resting time and change. Be ready to be confronted and to learn more of the world beyond this world, which is always with you, but is not always believed in or trusted, even when we send messages to you as clear as a flag in the sky. The Ángel de los Muertos appearance in a reading signifies that you must not delay activating this lifetime's purpose. Her message is not only from those who have passed, but the truth that you can activate your new life while you are still alive. It is no longer necessary to pass to recreate the life contract and purpose you have. Do not wish to leave in order to start anew. Believe that this life is a constant process of creation and that you are at a point where you can end a pattern without ending this life. Energy is changing, and death is no longer the greatest reshaper. She comes to visit you now, so the fear of mortality passes, and so that you can understand that you can begin to rebirth yourself into a new life now. Okay. Whew. We. Ángel de los Muertos. It's a whole new world. A new exciting point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. A whole new world. Hey, okay. I want to work with the Healing Crystal Oracle. The Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards. Yes, those. That's what I would like to read with tonight. So, let's get a look at what is going on. Who are you? What am I talking about? As soon as you realize it's yours, do me a favor and claim it. This is my reading. And put the timestamp in there. What is it that I said that made you realize, like, this is your reading? I want to know. All right. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? In the past, we have Malachite with the healing energy. This informs us that you've been through a huge healing phase. Let's find out more about that. And we're going to work with the Housewives Tarot. Let's get that Tarot deck. shuffled. What is the tarot in the shadows message tonight, please and thank you? Oops, that one didn't work so well. That was body and spirit. So the body and spirit had been challenged. That's what you were healing, the connection between the body and the spirit. Okay. Yeah, you were healing the connection between your body and your spirit. In other words, the flesh was not willing to listen to what the spirit knew. You had to figure that out. You had to figure that shit out. And in that, you created a huge healing process for yourself. Okay. Show me more. The King of Wands. The healing process you were going through related to your get up and go get 'em attitude. Solar plexus chakra energy is coming through really loud. Talking about the need to take action. That was part of the past energy. That's what needed to be healed. Okay, let's look at what was the external influence in this experience. We're going to shuffle up the Tarot of the Little Prince. What do we got? What's happening for tonight's? I did not do a pre-shuffle, guys, so I'm just, if you don't like shuffling, this may not be your reading. I'm just saying, because I got some shuffling to do tonight. I did not do a pre-shuffle, but I knew that the perfect message was coming through. So when you realize this is your message, put the timestamp that made you realize it. And this is my reading. Claim that in the comments. You know, the more active you are on the channel, the more you let your angels, ancestors, guides, your higher self, and love source God in its entirety know that you are tuned in, tapped, and turned on. You're ready to receive your messages here and now. Okay. Let's see. What's the external influence in the situation? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. You were literally surrounded by a bunch of people who are stuck in a pattern. Everybody around you was stuck. They all, like, nobody could see their way out. Everybody was very much, the Eight of Swords, very much a blame game as well, where everyone else is responsible for everything in your experience, and you have no culpability for anything, which is bullshit. That's complete bullshit. Sorry, if you think that it's not your fault, you have a lot of thinking and understanding to do. So, you in the past have been around a lot of people that love to play the blame game. They have no fucking... They don't take responsibility for shit. Everything, they're fully in victim mode. These energies are all about victim mode. You did this to me. It's your fucking fault. That type of shit. All the way through. We haven't used the God deck in a while, and they're like, yeah, let's get the divine perspective on the past. All right. Divine Mind, what's a past energy from the God deck? What it was. We had the Knight of freaking Wands. I mean, listen, it was a message. There was some, and it did show up in reverse. So people were doing dirt. People were doing dirt. Okay, they were stuck in the same cycle of drama. Victimization mode. Thank you very much. Victimization mode. So there was a lot of, so even you yourself were caught up in the BS of believing that this shit, oh my God, they did this to me. They did that to me. It's because they hurt me. It's because they were never there for me. It's because nobody cared about me. Nobody believed in me. I need to go find rubber bands for my hair. Hold on, guys. Foul. That's a fucking party foul right there. Like, I always keep rubber bands on my wrist for a reason. Okay. But there was somebody here that was very much like, these folks in your experience, like, you learned this, even if you were this way. So maybe you were, hold on, not if you were, ooh, because you were this way. Okay, I just broke a glass, mazel tov. All right, very nice. So, there, I got my rubber bands. That's what the fuck I get for not, oh my God. Oh my God, crunch, crunch goes the glass. Thank goodness I did put my pantuflas on. Okay. Oh, Lordy. So, yeah, whatever energy that was, get the fuck up out of this bitch. Right now, you can get the fuck on up out of here. So, there was folks around you. You came up like this, where they were very much poor me, victimization mode. Everything is happening to me. It's your fault type of shit. You did this. Woe was me, all that shit, right? And of course you became the same way. What the fuck else was you gonna do? This is what you were raised around. So here you are, living your life, learning that. Hold on. And then at some point, you realize, like, hold on, it's not quite exactly what the fuck I thought it was. I have more power, I have more responsibility, and I have more culpability. I could change this shit. It does not have to be this way. It can be different. It does not have to be this way. You realize that. You finally figure that out. This made you change your responses. This made you change the way you do things. You said, I'm not going to play this game where I'm giving my power away to situations and circumstances. You decided to change. And that meant everything in your experience. That changed everything about your experience. Okay. Now that that's dealt with, thank you, lady. You're so sweet to me. Thank God for the divine throuple. One of them is OCD cleaner, so we get this shit clean because she's about her business. Okay. Hi, Lordy. Breathe, bitch. Breathe. Okay. Message. Current energy. Let's see what we have in the current energy for you. So that's new. In the current energy, you have the opal. Joy. Joy. Opal energy. All right, so you went through a huge healing. You're feeling better. Everything's going better. As you take responsibility and you take action according to that, You're like, yes, this experience is so much richer. Okay. Off the top of the deck, they said. The Seven of Swords. You see the divine plan. Hold on. You're also learning not to tell all your business. I heard you're learning not to tell all your business because everybody is not your friend. You're figuring that out. That helps you. You don't even tell everybody how happy you are about your situation. You let them think whatever the fuck they want to think. Because they don't get it all the time, okay? You're tired of explaining yourself. Some people are just dream killers and you just don't want to hear that shit. So you keep some of this stuff to yourself. Everybody don't need to know everything. Am I right? Everybody don't need to know everything. So, what else? Current energy, the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're a mystery. And I see that, like, everybody is winning. You got people winning around you. You got people who are winning around you. They're cheering you on and all of that. What the heck? Tell me some more. The Hangman. Oh, thank you. Fake supporters. I heard it loud and clear. They said you have fake supporters. You know what? I think Spirit is on some probably, you know what I'm saying? Fake supporters. It's haters. It's fakers. Haters will do anything to try to knock you down. They'll like come in with all this awesome live and peace and happiness vibes, and then they switch up on you in the last minute. And you're like, oh, I see what you are. You were going to try to knock me down from the beginning. You were just setting me up so you could knock me down. That's funny. Too bad that it wasn't up to you where my position was. I knew my position before you came around. See, some folks get really upset when they don't get to be the one to let you know where you stand. They do. They get upset because they want to be the one to let you know about you. It's like this. Somebody comes up, give me a compliment. Ooh, I like your blank, 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 fill in the blank. And I'm like, ooh, I do too. Ooh, I do too. Thank you. And they're looking at me like this, and I'm like, yeah, like I live in this body. I like my hair too. That's why it's like that. I like my nails too. That's why they're like that. I like my vibes too. That's why it's like that. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just owning myself. Owning myself. I'm owning myself. Somebody here, there's a fake supporter. Universe is trying to get you, God, love source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, the divine essence of all that is, trying to get us to see things from a different perspective. Fake supporters, God dang it. Let's see what we have as the hidden blessing in this experience. What's showing up as the hidden blessing? I'm about to shuffle again. They said, no, don't shuffle. Hidden blessing is fertility, baby. You want it? I got it. Dripping like water. You want it? I got it. Dripping like water. What I don't got, I can create because I'm fertile. You're fertile, Myrtle. If you don't have it, you can create it. What else in the hidden blessing? The Nine of Wands. You're on guard. Hold on, you're on guard. You're paying attention. You've come through so much BS in the past that you like easily overcome current challenges because you done been through this before. This ain't your first rodeo. Coming up again. This is like the third day or at least the third reading in a row that I've heard. This is not my first rodeo. This is not my first rodeo. Okay. What else? Whoever's in your environment, they freaking want you. They feel like your family. They probably call you family at the very least. That's my sister. This is my sister. Hi, Tia. Smiling in your face. Although they want to take your place. Backstabbers. Backstabbers. For somebody here. But they see that you're getting your gains right now. What the divine mind got to say about this? Whoa, hidden blessing is a chariot. The hidden blessing is that there's a Cancerian person who can see through everything. The hidden blessing is that you're on victory fucking road. The hidden blessing is that life is moving you forward anyways. You ain't got no choice but to go. It's go time. It's time for you to bust a move. Don't just stand there, bust a move. You want it, you got it. You want it, baby, you got it. Don't just stand there, bust a move. The challenge is manifestation. You've been saying manifest for so long. You got so much shit out to see on the boats. You done manifested. You manifested so much. It's out to sea on those boats. You're like, dang, how do I bring it home? I want it in my house. I want them to ring the doorbell and like, delivery. How do I bring it home? We told you. Use the materialization technique. Materialize that shit. You done manifested so much. You got so much stuff on the ocean. On the ocean. It's time to bring it home. We're materializing up in here. Yeah, we'd have switched our M letters out to from manifestation to materialization. Yeah, we make it matter. That's a challenge. How do I materialize this here, what I want? That's a challenge. How do I materialize? I got it all in manifestation. How do I get it to my doorstep? Well, let's see the challenge within you. The Knight of Pentacles. You keep talking about it takes so long, it's so hard. It takes so long, it's so hard. Oh boy, that's what she said. Hey, in the challenge, the Hierophant, the other person, the challenge is that they're married. Is somebody married here? Somebody is married. Are they telling you the truth? Did they tell you that they were married? Okay, somebody here is married. Somebody here, they've been divorced emotionally for a long time, even physically for a long time, but the paperwork ain't being done. That paperwork ain't never been done. They need to go back and redo the paperwork. For somebody else, the challenge with them is that they gotta do the right thing and they just don't have much practice at that. So, okay. The divine mind about the challenge is the King of Wands in reverse. You need to take it easy. Take it easy. You can't go running ahead. You can't rush this. You can't push it. Somebody here has to learn at their own pace. Somebody here in your experience has important life lessons. They're going to unfold at their pace when they're able to. You have zero fucking control about that. They're going to get it when they get it. For someone here, this is about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person who is younger than you. For someone here, there's a Taurus in your environment. For someone here, this is all about somebody who just has no fucking follow through. All right. Who is in your environment? Let's see this person in your environment, because this is your reading. Who are you? What the heck kind of relationship is this? Who are we talking about? What's really going on? Can you tell me what's going on? Well, I'll tell you what I see going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Clarity. Tanzanite. There's someone in your environment who can see something about the situation very clearly. There is situation. You're seeing the situation clearly as yourself as well. In your energy about this person, the Ace of Swords, you see the truth. Okay? This person about themselves in your energy, the Fool, they're ready to take a leap of faith. What the divine mind says about this person in your energy is the Four of Pentacles. They're opening up their hearts and they're not holding on, they're letting go. Different for all of you. What's the guidance for you in this for your best outcome for all parties involved? Is the Herkimer Diamond Dreams. It's time to fulfill your dreams. Now, it's interesting because the dreams was in the 1330 Sidereal Tarot I did right before this reading. And that session, this came out, and it was talking about now is the time to go for your dreams. Okay. What about you and the guidance, the Wheel of Fortune? Right now, you need to make sure that you've closed all doors to the past with a divine seal. We have the Six of Pentacles. While you're doing that, whoever's in your environment is going to be like, I swear I'll make time for you. I'm going to give you everything you deserve. I'm going to do everything you ever asked me to, type of stuff. And the Divine One says, Seven of Swords. They're lying. That's what you need to know. This person is going to tell you that they're going to give you, do for you, all of that stuff. And the thing of it was that they're lying about something here. That's why God, Spirit, Source, your higher self, your spirit team is guiding you to start fresh. Keep the door sealed. You don't need none of that mess. Okay, outcome energy for you. Letting go. See, that's crystal clear. Kyanite, blue kyanite says let it go. Let it flow. In your energy, the Eight of Wands. You're moving forward. You're moving on. You're going to be too busy to be trying to hold on to anything. That person, Ace of Wands, yeah, they're going to be by themselves. It's a fresh start for them. Okay. And from the Divine Mind, what do we have? The Three of Swords. It's the truth that hurts like a bee, but it sets you free. Heartbreaking situation. It's a challenge. It's a difficulty. But ultimately, it's for everyone's best good that this separation happens. This division, this ending, this unveiling of the truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free. So let's go into your Alpha and Omega messages from the Angel Tarot. We have Empress energy, Empress in the house, more Taurus energy here in the house. And in this image, we have a woman who's surrounded by her little children. And her little children are her angels. It says, Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. And from a postcard from Spirit, dearest you, you are in such a good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where all this is going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments, be gone. Forgiveness and love, enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheer section over here? Love and hugs always. All right, so what I see is there's a message from the other side coming through. They're trying to tell you that in your past, you fell for some BS. Somebody got over on you. You played the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. Yes. And you did in the past. Right now, you're starting to see things different. I hear you're taking time to observe before you act. If you aren't, that's what they want you to do. Okay? The hidden blessing is you're actually on victory road. They say even if it doesn't feel like it, the fact is that's where you are, and we can see that about you, even if you can't see it about yourself. The challenge is to let go of anger, resentment, and irritations and frustrations about what has taken time to develop. In your environment, things are opening up for you. Somebody could be opening up their heart to you. Your financial opportunities are opening up, meaning more clients, more job opportunities for somebody who's looking for a job. If you're looking for a job, there's a special note that you should definitely look at something that you have not done before. If it's what you have done before, chances are you're going to get what you've had before. And you're looking for something particularly different. They're saying look at something different than what you've looked at before. That in regards to a relationship, somebody is being honest with you, and there's a need to open up the heart. You, them, or most likely both of you have serious trust issues that could be coming up, and that is what you're being asked to focus on. Whether this is about your finances, your spirituality, your career, or your romances, or your families, you have to work on trust issues. Anywhere where it is being violated, you have to address that. And you're going to have to make a change. A change in the energy is going to be a change result. At the end of the day, this is going to be a challenge for you because it's going to require that you accept some truth that you haven't wanted to accept. And it's also going to require that you liberate another to take their path, as it is not your path, nor is it under your choosing or discretion for them what their path is. As a matter of fact, they're saying you've got plenty of your own things that you need to be doing. And it's time for you to let go of any control issues and focus on your own needs, your goals, your actions. What's at the bottom of these decks? We had self-love here with the Healing Oracle Crystal reading cards. So that's the situation. In your energy, fear with the Nine of Swords. Fear, anxiety, a need for alignment. Okay, getting your thoughts together. On the other side of the table, the bottom of the deck was the Seven of Swords. I told you somebody was freaking lying. Universe, love source, God has been showing you that somebody is lying to you. That bitch is lying. She's lying to you like you're not psychic, like you can't tell. Everybody plays a fool sometimes. And I heard you know when to play like you don't know. So you can see how this turns out. It'll be interesting to see what happens since there's been so much lies. What's at the bottom of the Divine Mind deck, the God deck? What do we have? The Ace of Cups. Spirit is like, God is like, you need to take care of your star player. You are your star player. The you that you've been desiring to be, that's your star player. You're catering to